Welcome to the What's Going On podcast.
What's going on?
Please note that the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guest and do not reflect those of our sponsors. This show is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice.
Take that.
Listener discretion is advised.
Pushing all this weight, say it's a workout. Later verse down, he laying in dirt now. Who let this curse in? I'm getting cursed out.
All right.
Yo, this is Ninja.
And this is XP Early Bird. What's going on?
What's going on, Peppo? We are gonna talk about Xbox today.
Yes, Xbox.
Early Bird. What's going on?
I got two Xbox topics. One that I'm going to tackle, then I know you got one of your own.
Yeah, I got it here. I wrote it down.
So real quick, first Xbox topic is Epic Games. The Epic Games Store. There's talks of Epic Games Store being on the next Xbox console.
When you say being on, what do you mean exactly?
Okay, so
like exclusively Epic Games on Xbox, like it's part of the like.
What do you
mean? Like,
okay, so the next Xbox console is going to be a console PC hybrid, right?
Right. Okay.
So with that being said, there's talks of Steam, the Steam store being on the next Xbox console. There's talks of the Epic Games store being on the Xbox console, in addition to the Microsoft store.
Okay,
right?
I got you.
So,
which is gonna be so weird because Steam got their own console coming out that they just pushed back because of pricing issues.
Was it pricing issues or was it the
chipsets?
chip?
I think the chips are too expensive because they're plugging AI into everything, and the AI programming costs a lot of money.
Jeez.
So that's why these new consoles are over $1,000 now.
Yeah.
We'll continue. Go ahead.
So I'll just read what I have on the paper because I'm trying to make sense of it, right? Yeah. So it says, speaking to Windows Central in a new interview, Allison advised that Epic Games has been talking to Microsoft about future plans, and that if Xbox does follow through on the rumors of putting PC storefronts on his new console, Epic will be there. So that was the quote. I think this is a good thing.
Yeah.
I like the idea of putting multiple storefronts on a console that you prefer to play on. Yeah. Right. So I prefer to play on Xbox, right? But as an Xbox player, a lot of the games that get skipped over. Like, Xbox, the games don't really come to that platform. Yeah. So with the new hybrid, the way that they're going, I agree with. I like it because not only will they be putting different storefronts on the console, and you can go to Steam, buy their games. You go to Epic Store and buy their games, but they're also doing away with the paywall. So you won't have to pay for Xbox Live. So that's going away. So now all you just need to be able to connect to the internet, and you can play.
Right.
So I like the direction that it's going in, and you will have access to more games. And Microsoft had this inclusive idea that they're trying to usher into video games, and I know a lot of people see it as weird because the video game industry is all about exclusive. Yeah. If you want to play these games, then you have to come over here.
Yeah.
But Microsoft approach to this has been different. So we want to include everyone. So if you don't own the Xbox, that's okay, because we're going to put our games over here, over there, over here, and over there in your hand, on your tablet, in your VR headsets. So you can play our games, right? And again, I know that's weird, but I do like the inclusive nature that they're going in, because I see some games on Steam, and not sure if I'm not really familiar with Epic, but I'm pretty sure they have some games that I would love to play, but I can't because I don't have access to them. You know what I mean? So
and it's funny you said that because yesterday I was talking with Adam, and there was this game on Steam that I wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's this game I wanted to play, but it was only on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
So now I literally made an account a couple months ago, but now I'm starting to. I want to build my Steam library. Is that
Right.
weird? Because
No,
I
it's
feel
not
like
weird.
there's certain games on Steam that look really good, but
They,
they're
look
only
good.
on Steam.
Only on Steam. Now, imagine if you didn't have access to, or let's say you have, like, you build your library, but you don't really play on your PC like that or whatever.
And that's another thing. I really
You-
don't.
right. So what I'm saying is, so like you have your Xbox console here, and you, let's say you play that more. I won't say play that mostly, but you wouldn't have to get up from your Xbox and go into another room where your
Right,
gaming
to
PC
play.
is. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like it's
And
all right
that-
here.
And that's what we talked about last time. Is like I feel more connected to my
PlayStation
my
Portal.
handhelds and my Portal because
Mhm.
like I could play my PlayStation games on that thing and I don't have to disconnect
Right.
to go play somewhere. That's the reason why I don't play my Xbox so much, because I want to. There's sometimes I just want to jump in the game and play. I don't want to go to the living room. I don't want to get up and go to the bedroom and kick somebody out, or like
Mhm.
everybody got their own TVs and shit. But what I'm trying to say is like sometimes I just want to sit down next to the wifey on the living room and be in the same space as her and just play my game while she's on her phone or watching TV and just chill.
Mhm.
Or be outside. Sometimes I'm with the dogs outside and I got my Portal outside while I'm watching the dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I feel like when I want to use my PC to play games, which I rarely do, but when I do, I don't like the sitting in front of the computer and
Right.
getting the mouse and all that shit. Like I want to just play it. I don't
Right.
want to boot it up. I don't. So that's why I feel like there's a missing space that I think they were trying to get with the Rogue Ally
Mhm.
and stuff like that. But like it's still clunky, and not user friendly.
Mhm.
Like Nintendo mastered the quick, like turn it on and you're in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the
Right.
problem with Nintendo is that it's just Nintendo.
Right.
And Nintendo be sorry as fuck when it comes to their games. So if Xbox can like be like, yo, here's a handheld, pop that shit on and boom, you got your Xbox games. Oh shit. And Steam, oh shit. And my PC, oh shit. Now you killing it.
Yeah.
But how do you do that? And that's where I think you were saying that they're trying to figure out the pricing or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I don't know. It just feels a little bit clunky right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It does, but I think once they figure it out, I think it's gonna boom.
And I believe so too. But the problem is like from the last whatever ASC whatever that shit where they
Asus?
do. No. The shit where they do all the new consoles and they show you all the stuff. The Computer Electronic Expo, whatever.
I know what you're talking
CES.
Yeah.
I was thinking some other shit from work. Yeah, the last CES, like people had like new, like for instance, Steam had their new little box.
Steam box.
Yeah, the Steam box or whatever. And then Asus had
the ROG
had a
Ally.
new handheld, and talking about they had other companies that had handhelds. So like there's people out there working on these things. It's just too expensive to bring to market, and they already know anything over $1,000 for a handheld is crazy.
Yeah, and that's my only thing about
But then
the
you
direction
go
it's
get
going
an
into.
Xbox and you pay $600 and you get more. So it's kind of like
Yeah, it's
where we're
getting too
at.
expensive.
We're in this weird space where it's like inflation, tariffs, and AI is moving the prices up because it's new technology. AI is everywhere, dog, and they're trying to incorporate AI into these games to make them more fun or more whatever.
Mhm.
But it's gonna cost us. And
Which is weird because I thought the AI is supposed to make it easier, and anything that makes it easier is supposed to make it less expensive, correct?
well, that's the thing. With it being so, new, and everybody wants a piece of the pie, they gotta charge. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody has access to the AI. It's not like Unreal Engine where like everybody has access to it now, so it's not super expensive to use unless it's a new one, and then you wait a year or two and it dumbs down. You know that. But AI is so fresh and so new. Like anywhere you go, they're charging you to use AI. I mean, even ChatGPT, if you want to use it more than 3 times, you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is that they charge you credits. You can't even like subscribe. I can't even pay monthly for it. They want to sell me, 3,000 credits, and after I use my 3,000 credits, I gotta wait till next month to get new one. Like that shit's weird. So once AI is more accessible to everybody, then you'll see the prices drop or kind of just flat out for a little bit. But until then, I don't think it's gonna be cheap. I don't think games are gonna be any cheaper because the systems are costing too much to make. So they gotta cover it somehow. And I think they're starting to realize that $1,200 systems are not doing well. They never. It's not. I haven't bumped into anybody. Like I know people bought the Ally, but I haven't bumped into nobody who bought one. It's almost like people who bought VR headsets when they first came out. Nobody had one. It was only like a select few who had money or niggas who really like VR. But now everybody got VRs. You know what I'm saying? Because they're cheaper now. They're cheaper to make. Everybody has one. But the AI shit and these handheld consoles that cost over $1,000, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, handhelds, I don't get why handhelds are so expensive, bro. Like, why does it cost more than my Xbox? And my Xbox is supposed to be the most powerful gaming console ever made. I paid what, $600 for it? 500, 600 for it, and then here's this handheld that costs $1,200,
and you don't even get like the full immersive value.
Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. It's still big. It's still bulky. It's still heavy. It's still hot. It still makes noise. It's still a PC. It's not like it's native. So it's still Windows. So I don't want that. I don't want to buy a handheld and it still be a Windows unit.
Right.
Yeah, I can do all these cool things. I'm gonna keep it real. 10 years ago, yeah, but I want to buy something where I have open access to do whatever I want. Now I'm like, I want Xbox to do it, and then that's it. I don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no hiccups. And that's why I feel like I like my Switch and my PlayStation, because it's just native. It feels friendly, I feel like I'm turning on a PlayStation. I feel like I'm turning on a Nintendo. If I use an Ally, I don't feel like I'm turning on an Xbox. It feels like I'm turning on a small computer that has Xbox stuff in it.
Right.
I want it to be native. You know what I mean? So
and I think that's what hurts Xbox. Like their strategy is to infest everything like a virus.
Right.
Right.
But nothing's native to the virus.
It's like if you get on Amazon, you buy some $20 webcam, they got the Xbox logo on it. It's not even a name brand. It's just some thing.
Yeah.
No.
It's
and Xbox. Yeah.
Licensed by Xbox.
And it's
not
like
made by Xbox.
It makes the Xbox brand because you shook hands with this cheap no name brand. It makes your brand looks cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't like any of it. I mean, I do to an extent. Like, I like using the Xbox on the VR. It works well. It works really well. The Xbox app on the VR, if anybody hasn't tried it and they have a VR, try it. It works really well. The part I hate is that it only has certain games because it's like the PC version of it. And this is the problem that I think Xbox is having. Like, they have the PC version of their app that only has some games that you can stream online. And going back to earlier, they said that they're supposed to be releasing another tier on Xbox and changing the price again. Or not changing, but adding a new price bar where it's going to be like you get Xbox PC app games, Xbox Ultimate games, and then all your games and streaming and all that bullshit. EA, Ubisoft, and all these other big companies, and you get access to their games on this new tier, which is probably going to cost $40 I'm not an analyst, but I'm not stupid. I'm pretty sure it's going to cost anywhere to $40 to $50.
Right.
Which is crazy. Imagine paying $40 to $50 a month to play games. That is, and then you got to go buy a $1,200, console. That's insane. And that's why I feel like this is where it's going to fall apart, because like, I don't want to buy a $1,200 Xbox, because when the next ones come out, they're going to be $1,000 easy. I don't want to buy a $1,000 Xbox, and then I can't buy no games because I have to buy this Xbox Pass that gives me access to my games or 2 games to play. And then I got to either pay $20, $40, or $50 for playing game. Because they want to do it like how Netflix does movies. But like, yeah, people pay $20 a month for Netflix, which is crazy to me. But like, it's, people watch movies and watch TV every day. Like, and people do play games every day, but it's like, I don't know if I could spend $30, $40 a month just to have something to play game. Because like, I don't like every game, just like I don't like every movie. It just, I don't know. It's not logical. I want to own my games. I don't care about movies. Some people want to own their movies and don't care about games. It just depends on how it works. But like, I don't think paying $50 a month for video games is cool, bro. I don't have to go buy a Netflix box, is what I'm saying. I don't got to spend $1,200 on a Netflix box. When I buy a shitty TV or a good TV, Netflix is already on that bitch. I just download the app. If I have a shitty TV, I could just put my phone to the TV. Like, it's just weird.
So what if they had like a basic, very basic Game Pass that you could get for free just by buying the Xbox? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, that'd be great. Like, let's say you buy an Xbox and it's just like, yo, you don't get access to, Ubisoft and all these other shits, whatever studios, but we give you the basic way. It's just like you could play your games online, talk to your friends, and maybe a couple demos a month, things like that, just to kind of get your feet wet. Like, okay, well, at least I could play online free with my friends with games I own already. But I can't, stream, anything, because I don't have that privilege yet because I'm not paying for it. But yeah, I can play with my friends. And then let's say you get Arc Raiders and I buy Arc Raiders and we playing, but like, now I want to stream, or I want to go on Twitch, or I want to do these things, or I want to play it on my computer. Then I bump up and I pay for that, because now I can play it anywhere. I don't have to just sit home and play it. Now I could go play it on my, my handheld, or on my phone, or on my PC if I go to my friend's house. See, that'd be a good way to kind of introduce the ecosystem. But when you jumping out of the gate, like, yo, like, imagine me as a grandparent one day, or I'm a parent now, but I already got kids Xbox. But let's say I want to get somebody a new Xbox. Let's say you're a freshly new grandma, and your kid's like, I want an Xbox, grandma, or mommy, or daddy, or whatever. You go out and you go get them an Xbox. Most people, especially like, some parents, don't know anything about video games. They don't know that they buy the Xbox and them niggas need another controller. They need to buy the games. They don't know these things. They don't even know that they have to plug it online and update it for like 2 hours before you even touch a game.
Right.
But they don't know none of this. So they buy the kid the Xbox. Boom, the kid opens the Xbox and he has no internet or no game or none of these things right off the rip. That Xbox is useless, bro. It's useless. You can't do shit with it. Yeah, you might be able to play a game dry and with nothing, but I doubt it. I don't even know if that even works these days. I never even tried that. I never tried buying an Xbox or not putting it online. Like, I don't even think it lets you do that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think like if you buy a brand new Xbox, I think you have to update it before you can do anything.
Yeah, I don't even think you can actually plug up, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we're in the time where like some poor kid with no internet not playing the Xbox. I mean, it is what it is.
Now I don't know about PlayStation, but does PlayStation the same way? I mean, I'm pretty sure.
When I bought my PlayStation, I think it had the update. Yes, I do believe so. I do believe so. I think it goes to the main screen, but I don't think you can do anything until updates. I can't remember because it was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say the kid does have internet and he updates the Xbox,
mm-hmm.
but he don't have money for internet. I mean, he don't have money for Xbox Live. He can't. Yeah, you could buy a game and play it, but you can't do shit if it's an online game. You can't. You ain't gonna be able to play that shit.
He can play. He just won't be able to play with friends.
Right.
See, that's so So he has internet, and because he has the internet, he can play the game. But when you try to play multiplayer or any of those things where you have to,
you're done.
Yeah, you can't. It won't allow it.
Done. Even the free to play games.
Yeah.
Like if you download Fortnite, yeah, you can play it.
But you can't
guess
play.
What? You can't play with nobody, and it's an online game. So you still need Xbox Live.
But see, that's why they're trying to do away with the paywall. They're trying to figure that out with the paywall.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, that's the reason why GTA is not out yet. They have not figured out a way for you to pay for that shit.
And I can in that instance, I can see why the price of everything is going up. Because now I will say this about Xbox, right? They're going up on the price of everything, but when it comes to being hacked and all that kind of stuff, I'm not saying that they're invincible because they have had their problems, but they don't get hacked the way Sony does. Because Sony
my PlayStation got fucked.
Sony don't really put money into their security and their things like that.
Yeah.
See, and that's why with Xbox, that's what that's for. So you're paying us, and we're gonna take that money and we're gonna invest it into these firewalls and these the security that we need to make sure that your information is safe and secure. So now I give them their credit on that. So I can understand why you're paying for this over here.
Yeah. And like I said, bro, I'm not against paying for shit. That's not what I'm trying to say.
It just has to make sense.
Right, bro. If I'm paying $50 for Xbox Live, like, yeah, okay, great. I can play my games, my PC, and I could boom, 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 do all this. But like, sometimes I feel like even when I play certain games, they're nickel and diming me all the time, dog. Like, for instance, if I'm paying that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I pay $50 for Xbox Live, right? Because it lets me play my games any fucking where. TVs, PCs, phone. Okay, let me have make it a family plan where me, my 2 kids, my wife, we could all play games on this one pass. But they won't even let you do that because they'll be like, "No, that's too many people." No, nigga, I'm paying $50. Give me like a 5-person or a 4-person, limit where 4 people because the average household has at least 3 to 4 people living in it that play video games. Out of maybe 5 people that are living in the house. Out of the 5 people, at least 2 people to 3 people are playing video games. Why have it where I have to pay Xbox Gold or Live? Because I know you can game share. I know 2 people can share one account, but even that they give you a hard time. You know what I'm saying? There's only certain things you could jump into. But give me a 4-person limit. I'll pay $50 a month if I can have 5 people or 4 people on my account. But then they're like, "Oh, well, that's too many people. That's 4 people that we can make $200 on." So it's almost like they want to seem like they're giving you a lot, but they're really not. You know. So I'm like, bro.
But they used to have the family plans though, didn't they?
I think so, but like now, like when I was I game share with Adam, and you can only be 2 Xboxes because game share. You know what I'm saying? And even when I do it like that, if I download a game and we try to play it together, certain games won't let me play with him because they're like, "Oh, the game is playing on 2 different consoles," and you boom, boom, boom. I'm like, bro, but I'm game sharing. You know what I'm saying?
So are you playing under the same profile?
No, we have 2 separate profiles. He has his own, I have my own. But some games will not let you play. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think EA is one because it's always these companies. If I play like a EA game at the same time while he's playing it, it won't let me play it because it's telling him that he needs to buy the copy of the game for himself. So he can play it if I'm not playing it, but we can't play it together. Meanwhile, there's games that we can play together, like Legos, Fortnite, well, Fortnite's free, but you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
We could play other games together because I've played other games with him on the same.
Dang, I didn't know it was like that. Now I know if you're playing on the same profile, because like I'll be playing Call of Duty with my friends, and then my nephew will come over and he'll get on my other Xbox, and it's the same profile.
Yeah.
So once he plays a game, it'll kick me out. Once he cuts the Xbox on, period, it'll kick me out because it's the same profile.
Right.
So I got to go tell him, say, yo, log out of my profile, get into another profile. So now he's playing Grand Theft Auto, and I'm playing what I want to play. So I know it can do that. I didn't know if it's two separate profiles and you're both trying to play Crash Team Racing. I didn't know you still have to buy a second copy.
Yeah, well, it just depends on the game because some games will let you ride and some won't. So it just depends on the game, really. Because Nintendo used to do the same thing. Now they do the game sharing, but I have to literally send him a copy of my cartridge online to his Switch.
That's just greedy, bro.
Bro, it is.
That's just greedy. Because if you bought it in the household, like
it's bugs, bro.
It's like everything about money, and I feel like all these companies work together. Because even the video games don't have split screen anymore.
No,
it's like in order for you to play this game, you have to have your own console. You have to have two consoles, two copies of the game, two TVs. Mm-hmm. It's money, bro. Like, yo, let's split screen this stuff again. It's ridiculous, bro. Money.
Nintendo tried. All right, before Switch 2, I was able to game share with Adam because he had a Switch, so I would game share with Adam. And any game I bought, he can play, and we can play them together.
Mm-hmm.
When Switch 2 came out, they changed all that, so we can game share, but I gotta send him a copy of the game. He plays it, and I can't play it if he's playing it. It's so fucking weird, dog. It's so weird. And then if it's an online game, certain games, depending on the game, it all depends on the game, really. I could play with him, but I can't play. We can't play. It's weird. Like, for me to play a game with him, like on the Switch 2 now, they have new games. If I bought a game, it says game share. I could give up to 4 people a game share code that they can play with me on my console. I mean, on their consoles with my game for a little while, a couple hours, and then the code goes away. Yeah, it's weird. And it's the full game.
So that's on the Switch?
On the Switch 2, yeah. So, for instance, if I bought Mario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or let's just say Mario Kart. I got Mario Kart, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a Switch 2, I think it works for the other games, the old Switches, but I'm not sure. But let's say you have a Switch 2 or whatever,
mm-hmm.
and you don't have Mario Kart, and you want to play Mario Kart, I can send you a friend or like a friend copy version of the game, and you can play the game fully with me as long as you're with me in my space for a couple hours. You can play with me. But as soon as you leave or walk away and we disconnect, the game is gone.
That's okay.
It's not bad, but what I'm saying was I like the old way where I could just be like, yo, well, it's not bad if you want to play with friends and show them some games, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever. It's good advertising. But I hate that I can't game share with the person I was game sharing with. Now I gotta send them a copy of the game and I can't play the game with them.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Because I was playing I forgot what game we used to game share and we would play together online. I think it was like Smash Brothers or something. And I tried to do it again and it wouldn't work. it doesn't work. It's telling me that he has to have a copy of the game, especially if it's a Nintendo game. They don't give a fuck. They want you to have the whole copy. I'm like, damn, dude, like this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of fucking red tape you got to jump through to share games, bro.
Shame on them. Shame on them.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I know they got a new tier coming out, so expect that, Xbox people. Yeah, we're gonna EA, Epic, Ubisoft, all these guys, all these companies that have all these IPs. They want to make sure they get paid first before Xbox does. So of course Xbox is gonna have to bend over backwards for these guys to even get their games out there. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I just hope that Steam really steps up and gets their platform going. Because if Xbox said, "All right, here's Xbox and here's Steam, and you can play this shit anywhere," that'd be cool. I'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
Like if I could get Steam on my Xbox, that'd be fire.
Yeah. Yes,
that'd be fire. That'd be fire. But at the same note, it's like about 80% of the games on Steam you can play on your Xbox. But there's a good 20% of those games are dope, and you can't play them because they're PC games.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't get them on PC Xbox version. So it's like stupid. So I don't know. Like for instance, I was looking at this game. It's called Blossom. I don't even know who makes it. It's like some weird company. But it's about a little robot that gets trapped out on a planet. And you got to kind of build the planet up. It's kind of like front engineer, Astroneer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I like games like that. It's fun little, chill games you can play with your kid, and you learn about science because it's all about elements and space.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't play it but on the goddamn Steam. And I don't want to sit in front of my computer. And then he has to sit all the way. Like, I'd rather sit somewhere like that. And that's why I like my Switch and my PSPs, because if we play a game together, he can play it on the TV. I can sit on my Switch and we can talk to each other. I don't need a headset. I don't need to have $1,000 worth of online subscriptions to talk to him. I can talk to him in the living room. We can play the game together and boom.
Right.
They take
they take that away from you, man. Like couch co-op is extremely undervalued, bro.
I have the most fun when I play with like friends. When I'm playing a game with Jessica, we just sit down and I don't have to have like headset and screaming at her over the thing. Is it working? Can you hear me? Like I don't want to do that.
The headset it gets
hurt your ears after a while.
Yeah.
Especially irritating after a while. Ears into it start sweating. But like I just want to sit down with her, chill, and talk. Play some Animal Crossing we used to do and things like that. Like I don't want to have to be online. Like I get it, you got to be online to play together, but I don't want to have headphones on. I don't want to have to scream in a microphone. I don't want to have to keep losing connection and jumping out of it. I just want to play the fucking game and then turn this shit off and go get something to eat. That's it.
Yeah.
But like I said, me and Adam want to play this Blossom game because it's coming out soon, and it's on Steam. So now I'm gonna sit here and try to figure out how I can play this game in close proximity of him without having to get headphones and microphones and have all this shit hooked up so I can play with him. So I don't know. Yeah. Hopefully I could, if Steam does become available, I'm gonna see if I can play Steam games on my VR. I haven't tried that yet. I want to see if the Steam library is available, like to download on VR. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna start building my Steam library. So when Steam is available for consoles, I can play it, because you can hook up a control to your Steam, thing and play, with the control, which is a little bit awkward because most of these games are built for computers. But I'm willing to try just to kind of not sit at a desk with headphones on. You know what I mean?
Right.
But whatever. But that's where I'm at with that. So let's see what Xbox does in the next couple months. This year is going to be quite interesting for video games, to say the least, because there's so much shit happening in the background that we don't know about yet. And they're talking about Xbox is coming. I don't think Xbox is going to drop a new console this year. I know everybody keeps saying they might. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think that's even worth it yet. But I do know that they're going to make one and they're going to drop something soon. I don't know what.
Okay, so the official Xbox people are saying 2027, and Sarah Bond herself says it's going to cost at least $1,200. And Sarah Bond, she's the president of Microsoft.
Yeah, they need to fix. That's going to be crazy. They're going to fix that. They got to fix that. Bro, listen, I'm a whole grown ass man, and I make money and I got money, but I'm not. I don't feel comfortable spending $1,200 on an Xbox. That's crazy.
It's not worth it.
It really is.
It's not worth it.
What kills me is that they're making the Xbox $1,200, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can go and download the app and play it on your fucking TV. So why do I need the Xbox?
And then on top of that, the games on this system, a lot of them are 2D pixelated. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm paying,
listen, I'm not paying $1,200 to play Ninja Turtles on this shit.
Because I want the game to be like super immersive. Like, okay, I'm paying $1,200 for this machine. What's different? So if I cut this thing on and it's the same exact menu as this Xbox One, like the same exact home screen, no go. If the games on this $1,200 console, the graphics on my phone, the games on my phone, it looks better than this, it's a no-go. No. If I'm especially with Xbox does not pick up your voice. Like when you try to stream on PlayStation, all you gotta do is just hit the stream button, hit the record button, and it picks up the game audio, it picks up your voice, it picks up everybody in your party, whether you're cross-platform or not.
Yeah.
If I'm spending $12 on my Xbox, it better do all of that and more, bro. Yeah, son.
I'm telling you, that shit needs to come with a VR headset and a camera. That's all I'm saying. Because if I'm paying $1,200 and I'm getting one controller and no games, you out of your fucking mind, Microsoft. I ain't buying shit. And listen, I love Xbox. I'm a big Xbox person. I love video games, period. But Xbox always been my favorite. But $1,200, bro. Yeah, just think about that's somebody's rent, my nigga. Like somebody's not gonna pay rent, get kicked out for their Xbox. Like they are literally price gouging everybody who's a gamer. Like the average gamer doesn't have $1,200 for an Xbox, bro. That's insane. I'm telling you, they're gonna do the Xbox fate depends on this next console. Whether it's $1,200 or $800, they're gonna price themselves out, and they're gonna end up like TurboGrafx 16. You see, TurboGrafx 16 thought they were the shit because they had the biggest graphics, the biggest consoles, and all this shit. Nigga, nobody bought one of them. Niggas were done within the same year they released. And this was like in 1990, what? Maybe 3 or 4, I don't even know, but it was 1990 something, and they priced themselves out, nigga. And nobody, and TurboGrafx 16, nigga, you could. The only reason why niggas talk about it now is because you can afford to buy one now because you can get one for like $100 somewhere. But I'm just saying, like, that's what they're gonna do, bro. They're gonna price themselves out. They're gonna lose a lot of money. They're gonna have to reformat, and I don't think Microsoft is ever gonna go anywhere as a company. They make too much money. But if they're not making enough money on their Xbox will go somewhere, and they will disappear. Oh shit, and end up like TurboGrafx 16, bro.
Yeah,
and Dreamcast. But Dreamcast was cheap; it wasn't super expensive. But TurboGrafx 16, when it came, that shit came out, was like $500-$600, I think, and that was back in the 90s. That's crazy. Niggas wasn't making that money, and that's the equivalent of right now with these systems costing $1,200, bro. That's nuts. I think that's why the Steam box is not coming out, because they're trying to get that cost down. I think that's why they delayed the Steam box, because they know nobody's gonna pay $1,200 for a half-built computer so I can play Steam games. No, thank you. I could go to Walmart and buy a shitty PC for like $500 and play the games on a mediocre GPU.
Now you say $1,200 for the Steam?
A rumor had it that it was gonna cost around $1,000 for the Steam box.
But see, I feel like that's gonna hurt them really, really bad, because if the Xbox is $1,200, yours is $1,000. It will make more sense to get the Xbox, because with the Xbox you get to play Xbox games, Steam games, and according to this rumor or word from around Epic Games too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think that's why they're pushing it back. I could be wrong, but I feel like Xbox is probably like, yo, don't make your little Steam box. Why don't y'all just come over here with us and kind of let's entangle these things together. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but I feel like that is the vibe right now. It's like, yo, Xbox is just trying to consume everybody into this have all one all kind of system.
New niggas like the floods.
Bro, I'm telling you that's what Xbox Endgame is. They're trying to gather everybody into one console, one app, one thing, where it's like you could get all your things, whether you like PlayStation games, Xbox games, or Nintendo, you can get them all right here. I'm telling you, it's world domination, my nigga, for video games.
I see good and bad in that.
Yeah, me too. I totally see good and bad. But what I'm trying to say is that Xbox is testing the waters by trying to reach out to Sony, like, yo, man, we don't want to fight with y'all niggas. How about you just, we'll give you this and you let Xbox app sit on your console. Or here's some of our games. Here's some of our first party games. Let us play with some of your games. You play with our games and see how that works. And then later on, here's the Xbox app. Put that shit on PlayStation, man. Just rock with that shit for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Let niggas, charge more and let niggas get on there. And then Nintendo, hey man, can we put Xbox on your app? That's why Nintendo's the only one that hasn't gave out yet. If you notice, there's no Netflix on Nintendo, no Hulu, there's nothing. There's nothing on there.
Bone dry, dog.
Bone dry. You just get shitty ass Nintendo games, and
they ain't even got YouTube on there, do they?
Nigga, I think they just got YouTube.
Damn.
I think you could download YouTube, but it was the most. It's like the first version of YouTube. It's so bad you don't even want it. Like Nintendo's like, okay, we'll give you that, but we're gonna make it so bad they don't even download it, bro. That's what Nintendo be doing. The YouTube on Nintendo is so trash. It feels like 1992. What year YouTube came out? Like 96. It feels like the first version of YouTube, my nigga. It's so bad.
Dang.
But what I'm saying is that Xbox is gonna be the virus that infects every system. Xbox is gonna disappear, but it's gonna reappear as just
an app.
An app, bro. It's just gonna be on your PlayStation. It's gonna be on your Nintendo. It's gonna be on your Steam Deck. It's gonna be on your handhelds. It's just gonna be that.
But I can see that, but it will make more sense, because it will make more money for them.
Yeah, and they don't have to make systems.
Yeah, and they don't have to have all these.
But I think the reason why they make the systems is to appease the console people.
Because that is your primary base, and you need
right. Okay, so you don't want to play it on your laptop. You don't want to play it on your computer. You don't want to play it on your phone because it's not the full version. It's not high definition. It's not 1080p. It's not 120 frames per second. All right, you want to play it at maximum capacity? Here, $1,200 Xbox, my nigga. Go ahead that. But if you don't want that, you can play it on your Nintendo Switch for watered down, or you can play it on your phone, watered down, or you can play it on your PC if you got a lot of money to make a PC go crazy.
I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it here to refresh people's mind. I do believe that we are underestimating, or we're taking for granted the convenience of a console.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Because your PC has so much other stuff in the way to get to your games. So if you're trying to make this download, you need to clear up some space, man. Now you got to delete work files. You got to delete family photos, delete videos.
Yeah.
Take this app off the computer to get this game to fit.
Times with Adam. Trust me, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the console is very, very convenient. And once it goes away, because I believe it will go away, they are trying to get rid of the console. Once the console goes away and you see just how much BS is in the way of your games, you're going to want the console back.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about the Rogue Ally. That, exactly what you said is how I feel. I feel like I don't want to turn it on and have to look for my Xbox games because I got to bypass Windows. And Like I don't want to do that. Even though they have a dedicated button, but I don't want to know that it's a piece. I just want to turn it on, play it. Like I even heard the initial setup is like an hour or too long.
Damn.
Like I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I want to turn on my handheld and just boom, game. Like I think, like I said, like the way the Switch does it, PS Portal, like they're on it. You know, they're constantly updating that thing. But I just want to play it. I don't want to have to like, oh, it's updating again. Yay! You know, like 2 hours later, then I don't even want to play the fucking game no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I'm done with that.
Yeah, me
but,
too.
Yeah.
But okay, we got real quick 4 Game Pass titles that are available right now. First title is a game called Reloaded. It is on the Ultimate and PC tier. It is it says about the game: a crew, a job, a plan. Toss the ingredients together and you've got yourself a classic heist, but with a few twists. Your crew members are everyday citizens from different countries in Africa, with pretty normal careers. The job is to liberate African artifacts from Western museums, and the plan, well, that's up to you to create.
That sounds rather interesting.
It does. Uh-huh. It looked like one of those games where you're running, like the character's constantly running, you're just controlling when they jump and those kind of things.
Yeah.
And so it looks like that. So
like Temple Run.
Yeah. So it says key features: pull off heists, plan and prepare to escape. You plan and prepare your escape route by solving puzzles and placing teammates in the right place. When you're ready, take the artifact and escape with Normali's flow-based parkour ability. I guess it's her name. Normali's flow-based parkour abilities. Recruit a crew. Explore an African futurist setting. Reclaim real artifacts. So I'm not gonna lie, it looks interesting. I'm not gonna say it looks fun. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's free to download. I'll download it, give it a try, and see.
And that was on Xbox?
It's Xbox Game Pass, and it is on the Ultimate and the PC Game Pass tier. Okay. The next title is I can never pronounce the name of this game. It's either Blast Blue or Blaze Blue, and it is it's on the Ultimate and the PC Game Pass tier. It is a roguelike action game set in the Blaze Blue universe, featuring striking 2D visuals, stylish, fast-paced combat, and precise, responsive controls. From the screenshots of this, it looks like a side scroller.
Okay.
Plenty of power-ups that you can use. Like I'm looking at the screen right now, and it's like they got like power shooting all over the screen. It's like a platformer, side scroller platformer.
Yeah.
It looks fun. I've played the Blast Blue fighting game like once. It was okay.
Yeah. Kind of like what, it's like you're a little person, like Contra kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But not shooting a gun though. More like a sword, and you got like you can shoot like a energy wave from the sword.
Yeah,
like that. So that's that. The third game, Roadside Research. Now this one I would actually play, because sometimes I be wanting to play a game but without using brain power. I just want to something easy to match the budget, just kind of relax, help myself relax. So the name of this game is Roadside Research, and it says aliens have landed on Earth to run a gas station.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You talking about Haji?
Oh man, I thought about that too, but I didn't want to say anything. It says
about aliens came to the gas station. Yeah, nigga, they call Punjab. Nigga, they run every gas station. What the fuck you talking about?
It says play solo or up to 4 players landed on Earth to run a gas station. Play solo or up to 4 players and do human tasks to blend in. People depend on you. It's your job to make sure that the shelves have the correct items, refuel customers passing by, and provide food for travelers. But most importantly, must conduct your research. So I guess you're alien trying to research human beings.
Yeah.
That sounds fun to me.
I was gonna say that one sounds a little bit more fun than the other two.
All right, now, so the last one is Star Sand Island. It is also on the Ultimate PC Game Pass tier. This is
all of them on this Ultimate.
This is another one that I will find interesting, something I'll play. It says about the game: escape the urban grind to Star Sand Island. Your island paradise awaits. Tired of the hustle and bustle? Return to the tranquil embrace of Star Sand Island, a gem hailed as the star of the deep sea. Here, immerse yourself in a serene pastoral life. Slow-paced days spent bonding with adorable capybaras, I guess. I don't know, like
little
big
birds.
Them guinea pig looking things.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs, savoring the thrill of bountiful fishing, exploring the mythical moonlit forest, or simply soaking in the island's untouched beauty. Leave the mundane behind and rediscover life's simple joys in this coastal utopia. So basically, what this is like Harvest Moon. Like you plant.
I was
plant.
Yeah, I was getting that vibe.
Yeah.
I think I heard about that game.
It looks fun and relaxing, man. Like again, sometimes I be wanting to play games, but I don't want to think. I just want to just do.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Yeah,
I like a lot of those and that Blossom game is kind of like that.
Yeah,
like which is a relaxing chill game. But yeah.
And those games are available on Game Pass right now, so go check those out and leave a comment about which one was your favorite.
Yeah, for sure. And leave a comment about all the other shit we talked about too. You complaining about how y'all feel about the price on the Xbox and all that shit. I know niggas are gonna get lit on that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else we need to talk about?
No.
Get my ass handed to me.
Nah.
I'm hungry too. I haven't ate anything.
Yeah.
I jumped on here.
I'm hungry too.
I made breakfast for Adam, but I haven't ate anything.
Plus, I gotta go get my haircut, man.
Well, yeah, get your haircut. Go eat. I'll talk to you a little later. I'm about to get ready and go get dressed and shit and get out of these fucking sweatpants.
All right,
I'm fucking hot. All right, Brody. I'll see you later.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
Later, bro.
Peace.